We were invited to work with a government agency that had 2,200 projects proposed and needed to enable the business to meet future demand. The proposed cost could not be supported with available capital. The number of projects made project interdependency a real problem, but the greatest issue was they needed to be holistically assessed against 400 value measures. We were able to show the same outcomes could be achieved with 1,008 projects while reducing capital requirements by 39%. We're only a few years into the forecast period, but demand continues to be met. We were asked to assist a government agency to develop a common approach to managing asset maintenance across physical and digital assets based on an array of risk categories, so risk-based maintenance. For this task, we had to cascade strategy from corporate value statements to business unit drivers and value measures, so we could derive a strategy at the business layer we were working in. Secondly, we had to integrate the risk categories into the value model and develop measurement frameworks for those risk categories. Thirdly, we had to develop likely outcomes of all current activities against each of the value measures, that is, each of the risk frameworks. Fourthly, we had to analyse activity against the value model and report. And fifth, they asked us to extend the approach to derive outcome-based budgeting. What came out of that was business unit strategy and activity is now aligned to their corporate strategy. Two businesses could now be conceptually merged. Identification of high cost, low value activity has been enabled, and as that has enabled significant budget savings. It's also been nominated for a national award for innovation in asset management. Our customers report how much money we save them. In one case, over 50% of the maintenance budget, and in another, 15%, equaling $3 million off their annual operating costs. We get reported customer satisfaction that so much more is simply considered in business decisions without adding complexity to the process or to the thoughts that are necessary by the stakeholders. And lastly, we get reports of the increased agility of the organisation in reacting to change and to market disruption. If you and your people are struggling with project overload or failing programs, then contact us. We can arrange to show you how we can solve your problem. The typical approach is pretty much 3 steps to get to a point where you fully understand. If you describe your problem to us, we'll show you how APO solved the same problem in the past and what we learned from that. Or we'll show you how we propose to solve the problem in case we haven't seen it before in your industry.